winner moves on. Loser sees their season come to an end. MLB Network brings you exclusive coverage of the winner-take-all wild card game. It's the one-game National League wild card playoff between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Well, I really love these one-game wild card matchups to kick off the postseason. Kind of tough that your season comes down to one game after such a grinding season, but what's better than a winner-go-home game, especially when that's the case for both teams? Should be a lot of fun to watch.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2020 Philadelphia Phillies.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Giro, tell us about this lineup as they try to survive the wild card game.
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that can sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Aaron Nola gets the nod here at home for the National League wildcard game. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's spot shadow outfielder Odubel Herrera. One of the best first steps in the game, able to cover a ton of ground. Speed is definitely this guy's calling card, but do not sleep on the arm.
Now in the box, Kevin Pillar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. His past line against Aaron Nola, 2 hits in 7 tries. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Colton Wong will be next. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Count still full, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. The 3-2 one more time. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch or throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Colton Wong, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Now it's 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 2-0 pitch. Fouled off. Now the 2-1. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Good lead off is second there. Now the pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, not an easy thing to do early against this good pitcher, D-Roll. Base hit and a 1-0 lead right away.
As an offense, they talked about this, wanting to get to this guy early before he settles in. When they grab their gloves to go out on defense, they know they got a lead on their hands.
First things first, here's a throw over. And the runner back. Another look to first, and the runner back safely. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
A 1 pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ball 2.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Pereira's there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Nolan Arenado. And a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. DeYoung at second with 2 down. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The 2-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Full count, here it comes. Here's a high pop-up. Crone is there, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Cardinals are out in front, 2-0. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. What's important for this lineup as they look to earn a berth into the division series, D-Row?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Jack Flaherty is on the mound for the visitors in this NL wildcard matchup. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second baseman, number 4.
And in steps Scott Kingery. First delivery to him on the way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Hot shot down the line. On to first, and very quickly 2 out here in the home first.
Batting third, left fielder, Rhys Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hoskins behind, the count 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
This pitch is popped up, and Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Phillies nothing. Stepping in, Aldo Garcia. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Line drive to center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, the key to hitting triples is being aggressive right out of the box. He smokes this thing to the outfield and is thinking 3 bags the whole way. And by the time they can get the ball back in, he's on his way to third with the leadoff triple.
Striding into the box, Aramis Garcia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's down to third. There is Franco. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Great job to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so you just want to make sure you get it on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
So here now's the pitcher, Jack Flaherty. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Center fielder, number 11, Kevin.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Pillar. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch on its way. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Crone has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Phillies nothing. Here's C.J. Crone now.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Throw won't get him. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Into the box now, Maikel Franco. First pitch to him. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Crone stands at second with no outs. Line toward the gap in left center, and that'll get down out there. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to narrow the gap to 3-1 now.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Williams.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Williams. comes the first pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. A 1 pitch on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
The 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting 7. Center fielder.
Stepping into the box, Odubel Herrera. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fouled away. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
In now, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The set and the 1-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Pilar. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Leading off for the Cardinals, second baseman, Colton Wong.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Hoskins going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. First delivery to him on the way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Two balls and no strikes.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Now the 2-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. No balls and a strike to count. Runner at first here, one man out. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
That was definitely a two-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it scored a wild pitch.
Goldschmidt, the runner at second with one away.
Don't let him score.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Michael Conforto is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch gets him looking, strike three.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Conforto, runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch, takes a high fastball for a strike. Two out here and a runner at second. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. Two straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here we go.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals as the lead remains 3-1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Nola. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Tap down the line. Arenado charging in on it, and a good throw gets him one gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Segura.
Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. This is on the ground over to first. Backhanded. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batter, number 4.
Digging in, Scott Kingery. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And the pitch.
That's a
Ball one.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Rhys Hoskins would be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. So striding in, Nolan Arenado. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Nolan Arenado.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Into the box now, Aldo Garcia, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-0. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, catcher, Aramis Garcia.
Striding in, Aramis Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You're on the mound in this situation, you only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he fouls this one off. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Arenado on second, Garcia at first with no outs.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Once again, a 3-2. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Victor Arano answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Jack Flaherty will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Here's the first pitch to him. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Herrera is there. Let's see if they try it. And with only one away, no need to test it, as he'll hold tight at third base.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul.
There you go now, Phillies.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Segura for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Standing in, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And a ball, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing at stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Boy, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
Here's C.J. Cron now. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Third baseman, number 7.
Now to the plate, Maikel Franco, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hoskins, base runner at first with 1 out. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2 fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Base hit into right center. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Up next will be Nick Williams, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pillar's there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Herrera.
Digging in, Odubel Herrera looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Has a look, now the pitch. 2-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Phillies leave a couple. They still trail it here 3-1. Colton Wong will stand in. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Realmuto has a play. 1 out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now here it comes. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Cardinals, shortstop.
Now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Paul DeYoung. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Williams is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
The pitcher, number 60.
Cesar Hernandez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 60. Cesar Hernandez.
pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Let's go, Phillies.
Here's the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
The batter, number 2, shortstop,
Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's too high.
And a fastball just a bit up. Realmuto at second. Hernandez on at first with nobody out. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
Let's go, Phillies.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Garcia moves over. 1 down.
now batting, number 4.
And in steps Scott Kingery. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lays off 1-0. Line to the right side, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
The batter, left fielder, Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
Counts 1-1.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Sharp ground ball to third, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. Score holds. It's 3-1. Edobre Ramos takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 61, Edobre Ramos.
Digging in, Michael Conforto. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Number 30, Michael Conforto.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the line at first. Crone is right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 20, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Digging in once again, Nolan Arenado. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. The 1-1 taken, strike two.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Settling in now, Aldo Garcia. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals, and it's still 3-1. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. C.J. Crone. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there, and then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
The 1-1 home. Line drive to center field. Pilar patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
Now at the plate, Michael Franco. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. On its way is pitch number 75. In there, 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Count is 1-2 now. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Standing in now, Nick Williams. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Let's go, Philadelphia.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken in by Wong. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Phillies down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Nate Jones is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 65, Nate Jones.
So striding forward now, Aramis Garcia.
Catcher, Aramis Garcia.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down and away, both of them. Just off the plate, couldn't get the batter to fish.
The 2-0. Hit out towards second. Kingery's there. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Jack Flaherty, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Kevin Pillar. He was a double play victim last time around. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. 2 out, nobody on. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Popped him up. Segura into shallow left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals as the lead remains 3-1. John Brebbia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. No hits to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
4-1. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Odubel Herrera. And the Phils have cut it to a 3-2 game now. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers.
Now batting, catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
In now, J.T. Realmuto as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Here's a strike. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Mike Moustakas will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Brebbia typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Here it comes. The 3-0 is in there for strike one.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
One out, nobody on. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Gene Segura. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. From the stretch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Now the 0-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around it?
The 3-1. Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Paul Sewald takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Scott Kingery will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Conforto is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Tommy Hunter has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 96, Tommy Hunter.
Riding in once again, Colton Wong. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for 1. On to first, and Goldschmidt has bounced into a double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he misses with it, 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Redbirds down quietly. They're up 3-2. Leading off the inning, Rhys Hoskins. And they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back safely. Here's C.J. Cron now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. That misses. 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Broxton makes a break for it. Strike taken. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. So stepping in, Maikel Franco, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the belt, the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Hits are even at 7 apiece. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's down to third. Arenado has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Right fielder, number 5, Williams.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Up next will be Nick Williams. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Squared that one up just a little late. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. To the right side and through a base hit. Broxton blows through the stop sign, headed for home, and he is out at the plate. They are denied a chance at tying the ball game here as the inning is over. We've played 8 full. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Phillies 2. Back in the city of brotherly love for the 9th inning of this one on MLB Network. Keon Broxton will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 23.
David Robertson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Robertson.
Digging in now, Michael Conforto. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Michael Conforto.
First delivery to him on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 1-0. Here's a curveball right on the black, apparently called a strike. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Here's Nolan Arenado as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Into the box, Aldo Garcia, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Here's the 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Now batting,
Stepping up to the plate, Aramis Garcia. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-1 home. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Williams ranging back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Phillies 2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Carlos Martinez is the man called on to close this one in.
batting in the 7th spot, number 18, Carlos Martinez. Now playing right field and batting in the 9th spot, number 34, Munoz. Leading off the bottom of the ninth for the Phillies, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
And that misses, ball one. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The 1-1 pitch. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And a changeup right down the middle. He stays alive, still 2-2. Ready with another two-strike offering. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Behind 0-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Bullet back up the middle. Pilar is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over.
And these wild card games are hard enough as your entire season rests on 9 innings of baseball. But they put aside all the distractions that come with playing on the road and handled their business. Now it's on to the division series, one step closer to the World Series title.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing you'll ever see, 6 innings, but he definitely was a factor in the game. Did a good job while he was out there, and he gets the W because of it.
So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. The postseason is in full swing, folks. You've been watching the National League wildcard game.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For Philadelphia, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park, 43,500. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.